PICO 4 vs MetaQuest 2, our honest review. The month of October saw the launch of PICO 4 and MetaQuest 2, two game-changing virtual reality or VR headsets into the real world, and has maintained quite some buzz in the market. Both headsets are owned by leading social media giants Quest 2 by Meta and PICO 4 by ByteDance, the company owning TikTok. The aim of both companies is the same, to make virtual reality the next big thing of today's tech-savvy generation striving to evolve at every chance. But the headsets are definitely distinct and unique, providing an array of features to its users. So a lot of people need clarification about which one to buy. If you've been thinking in the same too, then you're in the right place because in today's video we're going to compare both headsets and help you decide easily, so watch the video till the end to not miss any detail. Here we begin. PICO is a China-based company and is famous for its VR headsets. It was bought recently by ByteDance, and PICO 4 was introduced into the market. Meta's incursion into VR is similar. Meta 2014 bought Oculus, a prominent VR headset making company, and recently introduced MetaQuest 2. Even though MetaQuest 2 and PICO 4 are standalone virtual reality headsets, they're quite different in design. PICO 4 has a sleek design that looks similar to skiing glasses. It has a width of 163mm, a length of 310mm, and a weight of 586 grams. On the contrary, the Quest 2 has a width of 224mm, a length of 450mm, and a weight of 503 grams, making it more lightweight than the PICO 4. Both gadgets have batteries at the back to provide adequate rate distribution. In addition, the PICO 4 comes with matching controllers that are white in color and run with AA batteries. The Quest 2 also comes in white and has wireless controllers powered by AA batteries. PICO 4 has an Elite-style rigid strap, a black front, and a motorized steps IPD adjustment. MetaQuest also has a flip-up visor, cloth straps, and 3 settings with manual IPD adjustment. The most apparent difference between these headsets is the shiny black front panel on the PICO 4. The PICO 4 has a bigger battery. Both VR headsets have displays that wield LCD panels. This is where the similarities between them and when it comes to optics. In PICO 4, two 2.5-inch screens have a stellar resolution of 2160 by 2160. And this is not it. They also have the feature of switching between 72Hz and 90Hz refresh rates. On the contrary, the Quest 2 comes with a single display providing a resolution of 1832 by 1920 pixels. It can also switch between refresh rates of 60Hz, 72Hz, and 90Hz. In addition, the PICO 4 wields pancake optical lenses. This is why it is sleeker compared to the Oculus Quest 2, which uses Fresnel lenses. The PICO 4 also has a broader 105-degree view compared to MetaQuest 2's 89-degree field of view. However, both of these headsets retain 6DOF for spatial positioning. Motion trackers with 3DOF positioning are sold by PICO, which the user can attach to their legs to trace their movement. Similarly, both VR headsets also retain a pass-through mode that the user can use to see their environment eventually when using their headset. Hardware and battery. PICO 4 possesses a Qualcomm Snapdragon XR2 processor with 8GB of RAM and an internal structure of 128GB or 256GB, in addition to a brilliant 5300 mAh battery. On the other hand, MetaQuest 2 retains a Qualcomm Snapdragon XR2, 6GB of RAM, 128 or 256GB internal storage, and a 3640 mAh battery. Since both the Quest 2 and PICO 4 are powered by Qualcomm's Snapdragon XR2 platform, their overall performance is quite similar. But in reality, this is not the case. The PICO 4 leads this round with an advantage, though, with its 8GB RAM compared to the 6GB in the Quest 2. In addition, both VR headsets have internal storage options of either 128 or 256GB. Both the PICO 4 and Quest 2 have built-in speakers with spatial audio. However, the MetaQuest 2 retains a headphone jack of 3.5mm. Bluetooth 5 Wi-Fi 6 is also out there, but it is vital to remember the Bluetooth headphones are not supported by Quest 2 but can be fixed. The 5300 mAh battery in the PICO 4 supports 20-watt fast charging with the help of a USB-C port. Meanwhile, Quest 2 has an extensively smaller 3640 mAh battery compared to PICO 4 and charges with USB-C. Moreover, even though Meta hasn't specified the charging speed, Quest 2 comes with a 10-watt USB-C power adapter that can charge the gadget from 0 to 100% in about 2.5 hours. visuals and controllers. In addition to the 2160 by 2160 resolution in PICO 4 at up to 90 Hz and pancake lenses, it also has a pass-through camera of 16 megapixels. But MetaQuest 2 has Fresnel lenses and a monochrome pass-through camera. As a result, the higher resolution display of the PICO 4 has the edge over Quest 2, and the subject appears sharper. Since it uses pancake lenses, it's probably less sensitive to flaring and possesses promising clarity towards the edges or perimeters of the frame compared to the Fresnel lenses on the Quest 2. Which VR headset is better, the PICO 4 or the MetaQuest 2? The Quest 2 comes extra standard with basic fabric head straps, but Meta also sells a rigid version with an extended battery pack for an extra $119. Meanwhile, the PICO 4 comes standard with a rigid strap that resembles the upgraded Elite strap on the Quest. The PICO 4's battery is placed at the rear of the head strap, allowing for better weight distribution, whereas the Quest 2 keeps all the hardware up front. This means that the PICO 4 design plate puts less weight on your face, resulting in a more comfortable experience. PICO 4 versus MetaQuest 2. Which VR headset is best? The Quest 2 has a manual 3-stage IPD adjustment by pushing lenses into 3 different positions. The PICO 4's IPD adjustment is motorized and accessible from the system menu. On the PICO, it is a sleeker and more modern solution, but whether or not that matters is up to the individual. If your IPD measurement falls below the Quest presets, you'll appreciate the PICO 4's granular control. The PICO 4 includes a full-color pass-through camera that allows you to see your surroundings without taking off your headset. It's better than the Quest 2's monochrome camera, but it still needs improvement. At the time of writing, neither headset can use this camera for mixed reality experiences, but PICO says MR experiences are on the horizon. Both headsets have included wireless touch controllers, which have very similar button layouts. Both have joysticks, grab buttons, and triggers in similar places. Both use rings to track their location, but are used in different ways. The PICO 4 controller wraps the ring around the back of your hand, allowing you to hold the controllers closer together without colliding. This minor modification is quite useful in practice because it allows you to perform in-game actions, such as notching an arrow, without worrying about the controller's physical size. The software and massive library and applications on games on MetaQuest 2 really shine. Unfortunately, PICO is new to the standalone VR market, so its library is limited. However, with a library at least 3 times the size of PICO's, including hit titles such as Beat Saber, it is safe to say that Meta has the upper hand. If you intend to use the headset with a gaming PC, either wirelessly or tethered, standalone game libraries become less of an issue, so we suggest that even though both of these headsets are a good buy, the PICO 4 is the better choice. So with this, we've come to the end of the video. What do you think of these 2 amazing headsets? Let us know in the comments down below, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching!